Spoke too soon. I was gonna see, we're gonna, wow. I promise I'm okay at this game. Hello there, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is ChitChad, and today I want to play a game that I haven't played in quite some time. In fact, it was one of the first games I ever played when I started my solo channels on YouTube, and that is Ristar. Now, Ristar is a bit of a hidden gem on the Sega Genesis because it was one of the last games to come out in the Sega Genesis lifespan. But it's a really fun game. In fact, it was created by Sonic Team, and Ristar's moveset actually comes from a scrapped concept when they were coming up with Sonic's moveset. So it definitely has a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog vibes, which you know is something I love, and it's just a really chill game. So I thought it would be fun to jump back into it. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. First off, I gotta say, this particular Sega Genesis collection is fantastic because of the aesthetic that they have set up here. I mean, this whole thing with like the Golden Axe poster, the Shinobi poster, you've got Alter Beast over here on the right. I think we have even more stuff over on the left, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog and Comic Zone. Like, this was my childhood. Sega Genesis was my childhood, and I still have my original Sega Genesis console. It doesn't really work, but I refuse to let it go. I refuse to get rid of it because so much joy came from this console. And Ristar was a huge part of that. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else ever talk about this character, and that's a real shame because the music is fantastic and the character design is just amazing. So without further ado, let's just jump into this game. I am ready. I am ready to play. Oh, this music is so good. This music is so good. You have no idea how much I love this game. It is just, I'm instantly in a great mood right now because of how much I love this game. So as you can see, Ristar has a couple of moves, but everything pretty much comes from being able to stretch out his arms. You can use it to attack enemies, you can use it to grab onto objects, and you can use it to traverse the landscape. And that's pretty much it. And this concept of being able to like stretch out limbs and use it to not only move across the landscape but also to attack enemies was a scrapped concept from Sonic, the original designs for Sonic, because one of the designs for him was to be a rabbit, and the rabbit would use his ears to stretch out and grab onto enemies. So they kind of took that idea and made Ristar. There's two ways to say Ristar. I've heard people say Ristar, I've heard people say Ristar online. I don't know which one's the correct one. I'm not even sure if there is a correct way of saying it, but I prefer Ristar. I just think it kind of sounds cooler. But what's interesting about this particular version of the game, and I don't know why they did this, I think it's a little silly, is that in the American version of the game, they made him look really grouchy. Like, he just has this, like, I don't even know what that is. Like, that's trying to force out a poop or something. But he just looks upset. And in the original Japanese version, he doesn't look like that. He always has a smile on his face. And I think he only gets, like, a grimace when he's in a boss, like, room. So I don't know why they did that. They had to, like, make him edgy for America for some reason. Like, I don't understand that reasoning, but it is what it is. But again, I gush over this game because I love it. Now, this is something really fun. If you find these little switches, you're able to grab onto them, and once you get this star pattern, you'll be able to do like a super flight boost. So I'm going to use this to get up higher onto that platform because there's actually a secret area that we can get a little bonus. Now, the bonuses don't really do anything except for increase your point value, but I'm gonna do it anyways just because I actually like the bonus levels. I will say that it's a little interesting using an analog stick to play this game. I think I'm going to switch to using the D-pad because that's proper Sega Genesis controller aesthetics. So this is the first hidden room. This is a treasure room, and it's the same concept. You're just going to grab onto this switch, spin until you get the stars, and then whoop, we'll get up to the top, and boom, there's our first treasure. And again, it just gives us points. There's really nothing you do with the points. It's just, you know, back in the day, that's all that mattered was just getting points, even if it was for no reason in particular. So this guy's a little mini boss, and you can kind of take him out pretty quick. just by like trying to get to where he's going, and boom. So normally you would have to wait for him to go into one of the tunnels and then come back out, but you can double hit him before he even gets there. So there was no reason for me to grab that star. I don't know why I did it. Just instinct know that there was a star up there to grab. But you can only carry 4 at a time. Oh, I grab them because eventually this game does get a little bit more difficult and you will need as much health as you possibly can find. So that right there at the end, one of those little star platforms that allows you to spin, you want to get as high up as possible and then go to the right of the screen. That's how you get additional points. Now, I am playing this in like the old school kind of CRT warped look. I kind of think that's fun because that's how I remember it. Obviously, it doesn't have like the scan lines or anything like that, but I do like that it's got the slight warping on the edges to make it look like an old television, which is fun. Now, I used to play this game at least once a year, but it's actually been quite some time since I've been able to jump back into it, which is odd for me because I do try to make a habit of playing this game. I actually haven't beaten it that many times because, like I said, the later levels get pretty extreme. They get pretty difficult. But I'm going to try and get as far as I can with this playthrough, just because, again, this game isn't really well known, and I think it deserves a little bit more recognition for just being the fun game that it is. Because, again, the music is just so charming. The aesthetic is fantastic. I love sprite artwork. Like, I just miss the era of sprites, which is why I play so many like retro style games, whether it's, you know, like Shovel Knight or it's Enter the Gungeon, because I just love sprites. I love them. Oh, and like Ubisoft finally re-releasing the Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up game. Oh my gosh, I am so ready for it. I can't wait to play that game again. I have it on my Xbox 360 and I go back and play it every once in a while just because, again, it's one of those just great aesthetic, fantastic sprite work, really good chiptune music. And I'm just so glad that they're bringing it back out for people that may have never gotten to play it before, because it is a good time. So this is very Sonic-esque in the way that there are normally 2 levels and then there's a boss fight at the end. So we are on the 2nd level right now, and then there will be a boss fight after this, and that's generally how this this game goes. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this because this is a blue star up here at the top, which just fills our entire star meter, but I actually don't need it. So, oh, well, I guess I do now because I made a really dumb error. So we're gonna get it. So never mind. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slow down. There we go. So now the tricky part is getting back down without hitting an enemy, because that's easy to do. There we go. So I'm gonna want to hit these guys back on to turn the lights on, because this guy back there, I think he only throws things when the lights start dimming. So I don't know why he immediately started throwing stuff right out the gates, but we're gonna make... Ah! Spoke too soon. I was gonna see, we're gonna... Wow. I promise I'm okay at this game, but it's one thing to commentate and play this at the same time. Normally I'm just like eyes glued to the screen. All right, let's see. I don't want to mess this up. There we go. Could have done a little bit better than that, but we'll stick with that. The worst is when like you spin around and around and around, then just shoot immediately off to the right and get like no points for it, which is easy to do. It's a bit of a bummer. All right, so here's the first boss. You can kind of cheat this a little bit and hit him more times than I think the game intends you to. And I'm gonna try and pull that off as best I can. So like, he's not even getting hit right now, because what you wanna do is get this little guy off of him. So see how I'm like, he's at his max height, but you can still kinda hit him. I'm not sure if that's what the game intended for you to be able to do, but I'm doing it. You wanna watch out for these little flakes that he's throwing down. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nope, I don't want those. I don't want those. It's easy to get hit by those. Nope, 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 nope. Hiya! Hiya! Goodbye. And that's the first boss. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. do, do, do. There we go. There's happy Ristar. Then right back to being really upset. Like someone just pooped in his sandwich. I don't understand it. It's silly, but I love these like outro screens. This little animation right here is just so good. Again, the music, man. Let's just take a minute to like just appreciate it. How can you not love that? It's so good. It's like if Sonic and Kirby like fused together. That's this character. And funny enough, this is actually one of the few water levels in any game I actually like because Ristar doesn't need to breathe. He's a space being, so I don't have to worry about drowning, which is great as I take care of these little Squidward heads. I think it's kind of funny that they, you know, immediately brought out the water level after the first one. Kind of reminds me of, what is that, Labyrinth Zone in Sonic? Sonic 1 had Labyrinth Zone, which was a water level. It's kind of got those vibes. There is a really cool enemy in here, and I think the real world counterpart of them are called, oh, whoops, got hit. And I think the real world counterpart to them are called Nautilus, is the sea creature's name. They're really cool. They remind me of a lot of for some reason giant squids, even though I know that's not what they are. But as a kid, I was obsessed with giant squids because of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, both the movie and the attraction at Disneyland before it became Finding Nemo. So part of me really loves this level just for those little guys. And we'll run into them eventually. They're down here somewhere. I think they actually show up a couple of times. Another thing I like about this game is that they do change up kind of how you play a couple of times. Each level kind of has a unique thing going on with it. So eventually we'll get to like a snow level where a lot of things are slippery and you have to be careful because you can kind of get stuck on like these endless slides. Oh, here's another little like, again, it changes it up every once in a while. So we're getting like this little mini boss, not even really a mini boss, just like a little mini, wow, little mini section. I cannot die this early on. I will bring disgrace to myself because wow, there it is. There's the disgrace. So anyways, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I will do better. I will do better now. I will concentrate. I hate these guys. Just run, just get away from them. It's funny, if you just keep moving forward, those guys actually won't do any... Oh, that was rude. Do any damage to you. I will take that blue star, thank you. All right, let's try not to get completely messed up at this part, shall we? That would be just great. Whoop. I feel bad for these guys. Like, they're kind of helpless, and I'm just murdering them in cold blood. All right, here comes the fish. All right, there's more fishies. I think I should be safe right there. Yep. Look at this. I'm gonna shake this fish. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Squidwards coming up. I'm gonna get you, SpongeBob. Oh God. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake.
You're dang right you did, Squidward. And you will suffer the consequences.
Whoa, SpongeBob, that's pretty dark.
And I've had enough of you too, Patrick.
I'll stop. Sorry. Oh my God, I did it. Yeah. Wow. I deserve that. There's nothing else I can say. I deserve that. So there is a way to get that treasure chest up there, and it's to like grab onto these bubbles. It's such a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna do it. It's not even worth it. But there's these little devices down here that like endlessly spawn enemies. You got to get rid of them in order to move forward. And then there's these fans later that'll like constantly mess up your day if you don't grab onto objects fast enough to hold them at bay. I did a full circle. Where's the thing? Or is there no thing? I just got to get rid of the, yeah, I just got to get rid of the dudes. So where's the fan section? I feel like we're coming up to it shortly. Oh, the frogs. The frogs. Frogs. Not the frogs. There we go. Yeah, I think this is where the fan is. Yep. I'm just gonna... Nope, I lied. Oh, here's the Nautilus. This is the part that I was talking about earlier. I'm having a hard time doing diagonal grabs for some reason. There we go. And then the mama shows up. Boop. Boop. Oh, there we go. I will take that star. Thank you. And then that should open up this area, which this is the fan part. I'm just gonna gun it, and delete it. Boom. All right, we're gonna grab these guys before the water touches them, because then that unfreezes them. And then water's going a little too slow for me. Ha! Grab onto that. Jump. Nope. Mess that up. That's okay. And then jump. And then jump. Nope. There we go. Meant to do it. There we go. Whoop. And then I think another Nautilus is in here. Nope. Just more of these dudes. And frogs. Oh, that was rude. Oh, come on. No. There's so many frogs. Stop with the frogs. Promise I'm good at this game. Let's get rid of the frogs first before the water lowers. I think that's what I did wrong. And then let's get rid of this one. Boom. All right, way easier than last time. Here's where the other Nautilus are. Boop, and then boop. Swim down. Oh. Give me a star, please. Thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind to me. Where's the exit? I think it's up here. There we go. Ooh. One more star for me? No! Enemies! There we go. Is this another one? Yes. Swim faster. Nope. Not gonna make it. Get back down here. It's hard to tell. Okay, I think I have to just by sound. And then, oh no. Get it. There we go. Whew. All right, what's next? Oh, more of these guys? Man, it has been a while since I played this. I am forgetting a lot of stuff. I also really like the water effect that they added with everything getting slightly distorted. Just looks really cool. I was trying to take my time to be smart, but that didn't work out in my favor. Thank you. All right, and then let's... Oh, crap. Get in the water. There we go. I think there's frogs. The frogs! Goodbye, frogs. The boss for this zone is really cool, by the way. It's a hammerhead shark, and it's got a dope aesthetic. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but it's already done. Oh, man. Did I say I was good at this game? I'm passable at this game. I'm passable. Definitely shouldn't have said I was good at anything. That's always the key to your undoing, is by saying you're good at it. All right, come here, little sharky. I'm ready for you. Oh man, gosh darn it. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I love how he just berserks across the screen. It's hilarious. So every time I hit him, the water level is gonna keep dropping. Okay, and then he's gonna do that, and then there's gonna be a bunch of rocks. This game really likes to have stuff fall. Boom, got him. Oh, it gets so dicey once the water levels get lower and lower. This is a really good boss room design, by the way. No, got him. Whew. All right, I think we just need one more. Yep, there it is. All right, I'm ready for you. Got him. Oh, you think you're so cool? You're not cool anymore, buddy. I feel terrible for him. Ristar's kind of a jerk. I'm glad I can't mess this one up. It's just automatic. Don't need a fly off frame. Excellent. Totally tubular, dude. Oh, Planet Scorch. Oh, okay. Out of all the levels, I think this one's my least favorite. And I'm actually going to save it for next time. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll chat with you on the next episode.